Senator Chris Murphy has begun his annual walk across Connecticut. He stepped off this morning in Suffield and will work his way down to the shoreline by the end of the week. News 8 political contributor Mike Cerulli caught up with Murphy for some conversation along the way.
If you're out and about this week and you see a man walking down the street in a well-worn Yukon hat and a pair of Nike running shoes, there's a chance it could be U.S. Senator Chris Murphy. Murphy is embarking on his annual walk across Connecticut this week. We met up with him on a rainy Monday morning in East Windsor.
You know, I grew up in Connecticut. I spent my entire life here, and I really do fall in love with the state all over again when I walk across it.
Murphy says the walk is an opportunity to connect with constituents, especially those who don't usually get a chance to talk to their senator.
When I walk up to somebody in a baseball cap and shorts and a t-shirt, they are much more willing to get more naturally into a conversation with me about what matters in their life than they would if I was, in a business suit.
The conversations Murphy has on his annual walk contrasts with the talking heads of Washington that drive much of the national news cycle.
The issues that are on the TV shows, are on cable news are not what people talk to me about.
So what issues do everyday folks talk to him about?
Housing, public safety, the quality of our schools, taxes. Those things never go away. That's what people really care about.
In a contentious election year, Murphy's walk is also a chance to meet with constituents who disagree with him. Those to his political right and some to his left who disagree with his stances on everything from gun control to Gaza.
40% of the state, hasn't voted for me and won't vote for me. So 40% of the people I'm running into are people that, are not going to agree with all of my positions.
Still, Murphy says all his interactions on the walk are valuable, and he'll keep at it, talking to whoever he happens upon, rain or shine. Reporting in East Windsor, Mike Cerulli, News 8.